starting. Hopefully it works. The Hangout is on live. Alrighty. Woo! Alrighty, let me just go ahead and delete all this. Let me just make sure my phone's working. Hangout is on live. Alrighty. Woo! Alrighty, let me just go ahead and delete all this. Just make sure my phone's working. Alrighty, so it's live now? Alright. Hey guys, welcome to my first live stream. Let me just go ahead and just say that we are finally doing this fanfic workshop. I know you all have been waiting because you all want to know, how do you make a fanfic? So today I'm going to teach you all how to do that. Now before we get started, just, this is going to be a long one, so just kind of stay tuned, alright? I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because this is my first time doing this. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and take this off. So this is Kinemaster. This is the app I use to, do the fanfics and everything. And I would suggest finding a device to download Kinemaster because when you do these fanfics, just know that these fanfics are going to take up a whole bunch of your storage. And a lot of the authors who use Kinemaster probably use it on their cell phone, but since I have a Chromebook laptop, I can download the app on Google Play, which is right down here. However, you can probably find ways to download Kinemaster on like a Windows computer and other products like that, but I would suggest the best thing is to either have a Chromebook, a cell phone, or any device because Kinemaster is available on Android and iOS devices also. So you guys can see here, this is the fanfic right here that I'm supposed to upload tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't get much of it done, but I did, however, get 5 minutes of it done, which is great. That's better than I've ever done. But due to the fact I was really busy this weekend, that I couldn't get anything done. So I started this like on Friday night, and I stayed up till 3 doing this, and it took me 5 minutes. And it only gave me 5 minutes. I stayed up till 3 on Friday night, and it only gave me 5 minutes. That's totally applauding. Good job. Good job. Now let me just make sure. I stayed up till 3 on Friday night. That's totally applaud. Anyways, moving on from that, so I'm going to teach you guys how to basically create your own beautiful fanfic. Alright, so let's go ahead and minimize Kinemaster. Now this is YouTube. Anything. And so I'm trying to figure out how to start this. Okay. Calm. We're going to do this. Alright. So the first thing you may want to do is probably figure out the storyline of the fanfic. Like, what's this fanfic gonna be about exactly? Like, is it gonna be a single member fanfic? Is it gonna be a group fanfic where all the members are together? You have to figure out the storyline. And I'm gonna go ahead and type on the thumbnail. On Google, the thumbnail that I've created for this fanfic that's coming up. The fanfic name is Idols by Day, Criminals by Night. I actually use Google Drawings to create my thumbnails. I can show you guys how to create your personally own thumbnail using Google Drawings because, like, a lot of people, I actually found this on a tutorial of how to create your own thumbnail using Google Drawings, so I just did that, and I hope I did well because I'm not sure if this is the best that I think I've done, but yeah, so basically, Idols by Day, Criminals by Night. So this is the thumbnail, but I'm going to teach you guys how to create your own personal thumbnail. So what you're going to do is type in Google, type in Google, type in the search engine, Google Drawings. Then you're going to click the first one right here. You're going to click that. I mean, personally, you can get different apps to like make the thumbnail, but I mean, this is inexpensive. First of all, you don't have to pay a membership and pay each month for it. It's pretty much free, and you can use the pictures from the internet, and it may not be the best, but I mean, like, it's mostly the freest option because you see, I'm trying to get the cheapest stuff out there. So what you want to do is make sure you go to the file page, and you're going to scroll down here. You're going to scroll down. I am speaking so wrong. Just please don't mind me. You're going to press the page setup. Now, the reason why you want to put the page setup like how rectangular it is, like this, is because YouTube has a particular thumbnail size that you must use. So you're going to go to custom, and you're going to switch the units to pixels. And then I think I have to go on YouTube thumbnail size. Don't mind me, I'm just looking up the thumbnail size real quick. So the thumbnail size is, this is the thumbnail size right here. So so 1,280 times 720. So 1280, and then it hopefully should apply. There you go. There's the size that you must have. And then now you can start using your thumbnail. So we're gonna go on Google, and we're gonna look for pictures. Now let's see if I want to do a thumbnail for, I'm gonna guess a random member from a group, to be honest. Let's go with meme. Let's go with let's go with Bam Bam, right? Let's say, for an example, you're gonna make a fanfic about Bam Bam, or anybody. Look up their name on Google. So I'm gonna look up Bam Bam, because that just came up in my mind. So Bam Bam, you can like find like a picture of Bam Bam and put it on here and crop it to the size. You can add pictures. So let's say, for an example, this fanfic about Bam Bam is going to be about him being like a gang, like him being gangster, basically. So you like look for the like gang AU photos, and these are some of like the best photos I've ever seen. Like, this is like where you get those pictures of like the members with tattoos and they're showing their abs and everything. Like, you just look up gang AU, and then you should probably find a lot of stuff that has to do with gang stuff. Like, you can see here, like other pictures too. You can also go on Pinterest, and that's what I use. Pinterest. Pinterest. Oh my god, I'm so bad. But Pinterest, you can also go look up gang AU on Pinterest, and that could be for like any fanfic that has to do with like gang, like criminal and like like those crime kind of fanfics you want to go for. Look up gang AU, or you can also go on Pinterest, look up the same thing, because like when I go on Pinterest, I have many pictures. Like, for an example, some of these pictures I found on Pinterest, and just remember that every picture is not mine. So please, YouTube, please don't copyright me, because I already have a copyright strike and I don't want to get another one. So like, these are some of the pictures I found on Pinterest. Let me just look for it. Hold on. Give me a second. Like, here's a picture that I found from Pinterest. Let me just, so there we go. There's a picture, see, on Pinterest. These are those, oh, there's a picture of Hobie. Like, these are the pictures that you would find if you look up gang AU. And then that's the thumbnail for the fanfic that's coming up soon. And then you see, oops, there you go. And there you go. And then you could just, so let's say, for an example, I want to like forget about like the Bam Bam thing. I'm just gonna use the pictures that I have in my thing. So you want to first actually download the thumbnail with a picture onto your computer. I would suggest making your thumbnail on a laptop, because that's probably the easiest thing. So, and then you can download, let's go ahead and get a picture. So you're going to click insert image, and you can do it from the web or upload from your computer. I'm just going to upload from my computer. Then you're going to go to a picture that you would like. Let's say, for an example, like a duality, like a kind of thing. Like, you want to do a duality fanfic kind of. You can do this, like, oh, this is a PNG. Let me just kind of backspace this out. This is a PNG. I know I am a bad tutorial person, but I am at least trying my best. So then that's where you can get the Google images. So I'm going to look up, let's say, Taehyun on Google, for an example, that. And you want to go look up, there you go. Here's a cute picture, and you can click insert. You can also use the pictures from your laptop too. So then you're going to size it to the width and height of the platform thing. Oopsies, I think I went a little overboard. Oopsies. There you go. And you can kind of make the width of the picture a little wider. I'm going to say 6. And then we can put like an insert picture from like my computer and put that little gangster kind of thing. Then maybe like a duality kind of like looking thing that you can do. And let me just go ahead and find it first, if I can find it. Here. I think it's this one thing. Yep, found it. I'm going to probably line up the corners and then match the thing to the red line. Make this maybe towards the middle, maybe towards like the 6.5 mark. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then do the same thing for this one. There we go, like a little duality kind of looking thing. I think this one looks a little crooked because it's a little out of the line. There we go. Yeah, it's a little rough. Yes, I know it's a little rough. Okay, try to size it to make it look similar. And then you can do insert again, and you can do text box. You can also do word art. You just type in, let's say for an example, bad boy. Like this is the name of the fanfic, bad boy. And then you could put enter. And then you can make the color of the text by using this, that. Like you can make the color of the text like this color or any color that you suggest. Black wouldn't probably be the best color because this is a ooh. Let's try a white. Okay, that looks a little better. And you can put it down here. And then you put Taeyang fanfic on the bottom, and then there you go. You have your very own personal thumbnail. That's just an example, but I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because I just taught you guys how to make your own thumbnail. Then once you're done making your own thumbnail, you're gonna click File and Download As, and you're gonna download it as a JPEG document, and then that's saved into your computer. And then when you upload your fanfic, scroll down to the bottom and look for the thing that says custom thumbnail. You click that, look for your fanfic, and then you're good there. Alright, so that was the thumbnail section. Let me just go ahead and just... that says custom thumbnail, you click that, look for your fanfic, and then you're good there. Alright, so that was the thumbnail section. I know, I'm trying to make sure this live stream thing works because this is like my very first time doing this, so... Anyways, that's probably the first thing you should probably do is create the thumbnail, because that's the thing that probably gets the readers interested. Like when you look up BTS fanfic on YouTube, like my personal thing is that I love YouTube fanfics, and I love Wattpad fanfics. Like for an example, I have Wattpad here in my little box here, but here you can see that. Look at these like thumbnails. It gets you hooked. Like when you see the thumbnail, like it gets you really hooked to the story. Like this one, there's a whole bunch of like thumbnails that get you hooked into the story. And I gotta check out this one. I haven't watched this chapter. If you've seen this one yet, the chapter yet, please let me know. But anyways, moving on. Oh, My Healer is a really good fanfic for any of you guys desperate for a fanfic. My Healer's a good one. Ooh, this could be like, I could take some time to like recommend fanfics to you guys if you ever need some fanfics, because I read a lot of fanfics these days. And like, yeah, there you go. You see, you want to make the thumbnail interesting because then it grabs the reader to your story, to your video and stuff. Like, Soulmate is a good one too. I'd recommend reading Soulmate too. Anyways, moving on. All right. So you're probably wondering, remember the Namjoon fanfic, how in the beginning there was like a little intro of like a montage of him? Well, there's two different ways you can do it. You can either take out more of your computer storage and try to create that, or you can just go on YouTube and, like for an example, let's say look for a BTS fan music video, right? BTS fan music video. And then there's a whole bunch of songs that you can use and fan music videos that you can use for your intro of your fanfic. You just download it as an MP4. So let's say for an example, Oh, that's how we ball out. Oh my gosh. Blow it up, blow it up. That's how we ball out. Let's say for an example, like this one, this one is amazing. Like I love this one here by K-pop AR. I love her. But let's say for an example, like I want to use her fan music video in the intro of my own fanfic instead of creating your own. Now the thing is, like with YouTube, you must leave credit to the original owner, and if you don't, then that's how you get a copyright strike and copyright like content ID thing. Like YouTube is so serious about this copyright thing that you must list credits. So when you get the music video, I prefer not to say. I'm gonna pause it before it starts playing a song, then I have to get copyrighted by YouTube. But as you can see, this is the fan music video. Let's see if I want to download it. So you would copy the link, then you would go to YouTube to MP4, then you would convert this into an MP4 file, which I'm going to use this one down here. You just find a one that won't give your computer. Oops. Oopsies. Hold on. And you paste it. Whew. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. And then you convert it. And it should show you your video that you want to convert. Then you just, I don't want any notifications, please. Thank you. Couldn't find a URL. If they don't find a URL, then you have to probably look for another fan music video, but you would download that and then put that in the Kinemaster engine. Anyways, that's for the little intro category, like how in the intro kind of looking thing. Download that and then put that in the Kinemaster engine. All right, so I've already covered. Let me see. I've already covered how to create your own thumbnail, the little intro in the beginning, and the storyline. Like the storyline must be very interesting. If you don't make a storyline where it's interesting, like there's cliffhangers. I know some people hate cliffhangers. I don't like cliffhangers, but especially when you do cliffhangers, it grabs the reader to read the next part of the story. Like, you have to make the story really interesting. So like you can take a notebook and jot down some ideas. Like you go out to like outside, you get some inspiration, like find ways that you can make the fanfic very interesting so that it grabs the reader's attention. Because that's like the struggle of like bringing like a fanfic together, because that's what happened to me with the individual members fanfics. Like I couldn't find something interesting that would grab the reader, yeah. Anyways, now it's time to actually learn how to use the Kinemaster app itself. So when you open up the Kinemaster app, it's time to actually create a fanfic. Woof. All right, so let's get started. I'm probably messing up a lot, but please don't mind me because this is my first time doing a live stream. So you're going to click this little button right here. This is the shop right here. And then this is where YouTube is, I think. Yes. And that's, yep. I think it links to their YouTube channel. Yep, there we go. And so right here, you want to click this. And when you do a fanfic, use the 16:9 ratio. 16:9 ratio. That's the ratio I would use for a fanfic. If you want to like create your own fanfic, use the 16:9 ratio. You tap or click that. Then it would pull up to this page. This is the page where the editing happens. All right, so what you want to do is, let's say for media, you want to look up a background, right? You see all this? This is what's inside your device. Now, for my laptop, I might have more things in my device because this is a laptop that I'm using. But if you have like a phone or a tablet or like a mobile device itself, it's going to probably be less than what I have. So let's say for an example, you want to use a background, right? So then you just go to Google again. You type in, let's say, living room. All right, you just type in living room and you get the picture and you download it into your device, like how you would download a picture from Google.
don't take a screenshot unless you can crop the screenshot to the point where it's just the picture of the living room and not where did you get it from. Like you can download the picture, or you can take a screenshot of the picture and crop out the sides where it says this is from Google, like what it is and all that. So yeah. So let's say for an example, I want to use this as a fanfic, right? So you would go ahead and first actually put in your intro to your fanfic. Let's say for an example, this one here. This is the Taehyun one. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take away all this real quick. Kidoki, hold on this. And then we're going to feel like Gucci. Okay, we're going to stop right here. And let me just go ahead and crop this out. I'm going to use this as an example. Cut to the right hand of the playhead. Quick. So you're going to first put in your little intro that you downloaded or made yourself. Then you can see you use your finger or mouse to scroll the thing back and forth like this. And then you can press this button right here to play. Before I get copyrighted by YouTube, let me just pause it. And then you're going to scroll all the way to the end of your intro. Then you're going to click the media button up here. And then you're going to find your background that you wanted. And then you're going to tap it or click it. And then it should add to your little play hand screen. Boom! You got your very own first scene. So this little thing right here in the middle is like a transition from each different scene. So you can click or tap that. Remember, I'm on a laptop. Some people are using a laptop. Some people are not using a laptop. You can click or tap this, and then you can use transitions. Now, for a fanfic, I wouldn't recommend using like a presentation kind of thing, like trying to make it look real. So like you can do a fun transition, like for an example, like these. You can knock it to the side. So I'm gonna just use the heart. Boom. And then boom. This is the first scene of your fanfic. So you can tap or click on the screen right here, the little background here, just tap or click. And then this shows you options to edit the background. So this is like when you can cut the playhead, you can cut it. And then this button right here, you can crop it to how you want it. So like, let's say for an example, you want to show a particular area. So let's say right here. Then you just click the little equal sign so that it stays where it is. There you go. Now here in layer, you're going to click that. Then you can do like text. There's like where you add your text, your other stuff. But anyways, I'm such a bad tutorial person. Please don't mind me again. Oh, somebody's calling me. Hold on. Hello? Who's this? I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong number. Yes. Freaking hate wrong numbers. Oh my gosh. I hate wrong numbers. Anyways, back to the video. Yeah, yeah. Why would people call the wrong number? I have no idea. Anyways, moving on from that. That kind of scared me a little bit because she was like talking to me like so serious. I was like, you probably have the wrong number. Like she was talking really so serious, and I felt scared for the second. Anyways, to start, you can like click the little thing here, and then you can do like clip graphics. Like this button right here makes the adjustments button makes the screen look darker. So like let's say if you want to make your thing look like it's nighttime, so I think you would do this one. Nope, that's not it. It's probably this one. Yep, it makes it look like it's nighttime. There you go. So this is the button you would do to put it if you wanted to be nighttime in your fanfic, right? Like that. Don't put it too dark. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it makes it looks like the lights are glowing. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. But anyways, so we're gonna keep it at the daytime. So let's say for it's the daytime. All right. So to transition after that, you're gonna click this button right here where it says clip graphics. And then you're going to scroll down to basic title effects, and you can do different title effects. This is like for the different scenes. Like, let's say for an example, you want to put a location. Let's say for an example, at the, and then this button right here changes the font of the words. So let's say I'm going to put it like this. Let's just use this one. At the, and then you click OK. At the, and then at the house. Let's say for an example. It's just an example. So at the house for an example. Like, just, use it as an example. And then there you go. It shows you the little thing to let the reader know where you at. And then you can like scroll the little thing back to show how much of the thing you use. So boom, at the house. It's like after this beautiful intro that you've done or you've copyrighted, you're gonna see the little transition, and then it's gonna tell the reader at the house. That's for an example. That's only if you want to. You can use this tool if you want to change the location of the fanfic. Like, like when you're going to a new scene, you should probably list where you are so that like the reader can understand. Anyways, moving on. Now, to add characters and text, you're gonna click Layer, and you're gonna click Media. Click or tap, because remember, I'm trying to remember that. Click or tap, and then look for the black background, and then expand it all the way to where it covers the screen. Then you're going to move it down and equal it. You're going to move it downward, keep moving it downward until it's equal. And then you're going to click alpha or occupancy. And then you're going to lower it down. And then that's how you get the definition of the word. There you go. Like that. And then boom, you have your own definition. Then you can do like animations. Oops, I accidentally hit the bookmark thing. Just go ahead and expand it like that. And you're going to click this and add a little animation in it. So it starts fading. Then to add text, you would click layer again and plus text. So let's say YN. Let's do YN. I'm just gonna do a little action actually instead of a person talking. So let me go ahead and shut my door real quick because it's a little loud. Let me do that real quick. Okay, perfect. Right. So ready for the art. So let's say I'm gonna put this as a scene. I mean, nobody reads magazines, but you know what? Why not? Okay, there you go. Then you can change the font to whatever you want again. So I'm just gonna use this one here. And then size it down to the bottom where that black spot is. And then you can do, and I think once that black thing enters, there you go. Doesn't it look like a fanfic? Right? And then let's say if you want to make this text a little shorter, like the text is appearing too long and you don't want to make this like too long, just click or tap the text and just scroll it back like that. And then you can size it to how long you want it to appear there. But the background thing should always be throughout the fanfic. Like this thing should be throughout. Because if you're doing a conversation or motion, you should always make sure this thing is on. I was reading my favorite magazines when I heard the door open. I'm just making up a story. And then you would do the same thing to that. And then you would scroll it down to down here so that the reader can actually read it. Because, I mean, if you just leave it at the top there and it's going to blend in with the background, the reader's not going to be able to read what's actually going on. So there. And then as you add more text, the fanfic is just going to flow. There you go. At the house. I was reading my favorite magazines when I heard the door open. I turned around to see my husband Taehyun. He had came back from his tour. Now to add characters and the characters' names and stuff, this is what I would usually do. You don't have to. Like, you can be unique and stuff like that. Oh, FBE. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, so then you type the character's name at the top, then a little colon, then you would do the enter bar if you are on a laptop or a desktop, but if you're on a mobile device, you would do that little arrow that's pointing to the left, I think. I have to look on my keyboard on my phone. I think. Let me just like make sure if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Because if I do this wrong, I'm going to be mad, but let me see. On my Samsung, I'm my Samsung here, and I don't see the button. So let me see. Hold on. I might be just because I'm on YouTube Live, just making sure this live stream is working and, you know, making sure I don't lose connection or anything like that. So I'm going to go into, like, let's say, memo. How do I do that? Okay. So you would see a little arrow that is pointing to the left, but it's bent. Like, it's one of those arrows. Let me just show you. Let me go on Google, actually. Let me just... Oh, let me finish this typing thing first. So you would click enter, back to this, enter, and then type in what you want them to say. Like, oh, hey, honey, did you miss me? Let's say for an example like that. Then you would click OK, click or tap OK. Then you would change the font. And then you can keep it like how it is and place it at the bottom here. Or you can do this. You can change the way you want the words to be styled, and then there you go. You have something like this. And you can make the words a little bigger by just sizing it like that. Like that. You click. So just let's say for an example, make it this long. And then there you go. And then you click media. Then you're going to look for a picture of the person that you want. Let's say for an example, Taehyun, right? You see how, like, let's say for an example, like you find a picture on Google and you put it on here and you're like, oh, I don't want the background. I just want to see Jimin without the background. You have to download another app. It's called Background Eraser. It's free. Don't worry. There's no membership involved. You just have to download this Background Eraser app and erase the background. So let's say for an example, I want to do that. So let me just go ahead and delete this real quick. Let's say for an example, if there's this Taehyun one, let's say Taehyun, yeah, Taehyun. Let's see. Let's say for an example, if I want this one right here. No, this one here, right? So let's say if you look up on Google, go to Google Chrome real quick. Okay, Google is not gonna let me. Okay, it's okay. Size it to like the width of the fanfic, kind of like this. Then you can size it to the left, to the right. It doesn't really matter. I would recommend setting it to the right. Just about there. And then you click these little three dots in the corner. Click or tap. I keep forgetting. Click or tap that. And then you're going to press send to the back. And then there you go. And that's how it works. And then you can size it to how much you want the person to be speaking. And I think that's like on a laptop. See? And then there you go. You have your Taehyun in the back there. Let's say for an example, I'm going to go in Google Chrome. If it's going to allow me, never mind then. Okay, let's say you look for a picture. And you don't want to do all that hard work of cropping the background out and all that. You just type in the member's name and PNG. and you will find a whole bunch of pictures that the background is already cropped out. You want to make sure when you download the picture that the picture document is named PNG, not the JPEG or the other one I forgot. So let's say, all right, so let's go down here and see all these things like have a little webbed background. That's how you know it's going to be a PNG. But just to be sure, make sure you save the image and make sure it's not a JPEG. See, this is a JPEG image, so it's going to come with the background still. But like, let's say for an example, you find a picture that you really want, but you don't want to edit, but you really want it, and you were like, okay, you know what, I'll do this myself then. So you're going to save the image into your mobile device or computer, as you would normally would. Then you would open up your app called Background Eraser. It's going to show a little different because I'm not on a mobile device, so it's going to be a little backgroundy here. But you would load a photo. Then you would click or tap the photo that you want. Then you can crop it to how you want, but just keep it like the recommended size, like that. Then you go, since like the little like mouse thing is here, just click repair and move it to the background so that you don't have to remove anything from the actual picture. A lot of people would use auto, but I like magic a little better, the magic tool better, because it blocks like Taehyung's face. Like I won't get Taehyung's face from getting cropped out. So like basically that's what you're doing. You're just cropping out the background and you're gonna drag this thing around the whole picture until you get it to how you exactly want it. So just make sure the background is turning to the same color, like that. This app is available on iOS, I think, also. So this is an Android app too. But you can download it and you crop out your pictures and then you will have beautiful pictures to keep. So just make sure to cut out the background. And careful when you go over here. You want to make sure that you don't get anywhere else except for the background and not the picture itself, because you kind of want the picture and not to crop it out either. So, and I messed up. I went too quick. I was trying to expedite this to make this a little faster, but you know what? I messed this up for myself. I will have to repair that. So let me just go ahead and fix this here. And I have to be very careful. Oh, and I got his fingers too. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go a little bit into the skin here. You know, kind of do this, and then press the repair button, and then you can repair whatever you think needs to be fixed. So we're gonna go ahead and gently do this. Gently. There's a little elbow here. We're gonna carefully do this. I think I messed it up a little bit, but you know what? There you go. You're gonna click done. And then it might be a little mistakes here and there. You can go back and try to fix it. Or you can just make this smooth out by just doing this, and it cuts out all the little arrow things. I'd recommend using the little 5 here. Just save it. Click or tap save. It automatically saves to your device, and you click finish. Click or tap finish. Then you go back to Kinemaster. And then you can add it to like how I just did just now, which is layer, media. Yeah. You know the deal. You just do the same thing. Oopsies. Go back. Let me see how the live stream's doing real quick. So far, does anybody have any questions? I know there's probably one person. I'm doing good. I just realized I saw this question. So far, does anybody have any questions? I know there's probably one person. I'm doing good. I just realized I saw this question. Yep. So far, does anybody have any questions? I'm echoing. Oh shoot. I just realized this, but I'll go ahead and just put my phone here. Probably just one person watching, but does anybody have any questions so far? I might be speaking a little too fast. Just let me know about that also. So, yeah, I should probably not have a device near myself, actually. Or just mute the device, actually. That's probably a good idea. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. Now you're wondering, where's the music for the remainder of the video here? Or this part of the fanfic here. So this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Delete this. Now the best kind of music I'd recommend to a fanfic is probably using instrumentals or the song that doesn't have the singer's actual voice inside of it. So like I have a whole list on my other account here that I can use. But we're just gonna go with it. So I have like a little playlist on my other YouTube account that I have for music. But let's just say, for an example, let's go ahead and type in like I'm gonna look up Thai beats because that's what I usually use too. Thai beats is a good example. There's like this one here. And all this music, it has no voice, but make sure you leave the link to the actual music video because otherwise YouTube is going to copyright you. It's all about the copyright when it comes to posting on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and use. I'm going to use this one. Call Me. It's not Call Me Baby. No, it's not that one. It's not this. Hold on. I just have to look up instrumental. Instrumental. It's right here. Be free. Make mistakes. This is an ad. I cannot get copyrighted by YouTube, so let me go ahead and mute the ad real quick. Good. Skip the ad. We're gonna use this one. Let's say. So we're gonna go ahead. What you're gonna do is you can copy the link in the above section, or if you're on a mobile device, click the three dots on the video, and it should show like a little thing that says share, and then press copy link. You're gonna copy the link first. Copy the link. You can use Central, and then C, or just do right click and press copy. And then you're gonna go to YouTube to MP3 because MP3 is an audio file. MP4 is a video file, MP3 is a music file or audio file. Next, you're going to go ahead and insert the video URL by typing the URL or just pasting the URL that you just used. Then you're going to click convert, and then it's going to show you the name of the the music that you just did. And it's converting, and then you click download. And do not follow the ads because this is how you get viruses on your mobile devices. Don't follow the ads. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to Kinemaster and you're going to click audio now, and you're going to look for your audio that you used. This is the audio that I have. And then you're going to add it, and then that's how you add audio to your fanfics, and there you go. Let's go ahead and play a little clip of the little fanfic that I've made so far. So remember, do not copy the fanfic that I am writing right here. This is just an example. You guys can create your very own fanfics, but please don't copy because I just made this up. And then it comes together. And there you go. Eyeball, but this is like the wow. I actually did good with like just creating this off of the bat. I just realized. And then basically that. And all right, my eyes are a little itchy. Just give me a little second. All right. All right, back to the tutorial. Then I would suggest like making sure like everything's working in shape. Like play the video from the very beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the audio for this portion of the intro because I might get copyrighted by YouTube once again. So let me just go ahead and mute it. And there it is. And just let it replay. Just make sure everything's working. I mean, I can leave a link to where I found this one in the description or in the chat actually. And just make sure everything is working because sometimes like what happens is like some things could get shifted as you edit, so just make sure like everything's good to go. Yeah, it's a kind of good thing I did mute the audio. All right. So you're gonna let it play and kind of make sure everything's working properly and like how you want it. Okay, I'm gonna wait till like the intro part finishes. All right, and see, it comes together. There you go. And everything fits together basically. So you would repeat the whole steps of clicking or tapping layer and then type in the text. So let's say, did you miss me? YN. Let's go ahead and actually finish this. YN. Let's go with YN. Let's see. Of course. I spelled course wrong. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? There you go. And always make sure to put the enter button. And I totally forgot to look up the enter button real quick. So let me just go ahead and change the font. So basically you have to repeat these steps over and over again of changing the font. Like you can create how you want this fanfic to be. Like that. And like ever since the RM fanfic came out, I've been just looking up videos of how to like make my fanfics better. Because if you saw on the RM fanfic, I did terribly horrible. And then you can size it to how you want it. And then you can click enter. Now, let's say for an example, you want to add an action scene. Like remember the I almost hit the X button, but let's say remember the let's go back to YouTube here and let me just click on my channel real quick. I think it was the one of the episodes of the RM fanfic that I used the feature of putting a video. I think it was when YN and Wendy were fighting in that part of the fanfic. I think it's that one. I forgot already. But basically, you're just gonna kind of look for the video real quick. Let me just find. I think which episode was it? Was it this one? Let me just kind of mute the audio so that I don't get copyrighted again. I think it's this one. Let me just like scroll through it. Was it? Yes. Okay. So you probably don't. So you know how in some of those fanfics, like they add like videos of like people dancing, like you know those videos of like the dancers in the video or like a fight scene. I think it was in one of the episodes when I added that one scene when YN and Wendy were fighting and it looked like two girls were fighting. Yeah, basically, like I'm just gonna use my own fanfic as an example. Like remember this? Yes. So let's see. So then, okay, I'm just gonna play a little bit of this episode. Okay. And see, you click the video, and then always remember when you're posting something that doesn't belong to you on YouTube or anywhere on the internet, please list the credits because if you don't, I made that mistake in I think one of my episodes and I got copyrighted by YouTube. I got a copyright strike also. When you basically do a YouTube video, you gotta know the rules of copyright laws because these laws could end up end up in jail basically. So make sure that you make sure in every video you either put in the little top left hand corner or right hand corner of the fanfic, the name of the song, or in the description of the video, please list the songs that were used in the fanfic. Otherwise, you're gonna get copyrighted, and then you're gonna have to go to jail. And always remember to make sure that you actually, before you play the video that is used, you just say, remember that the following video does not belong to me, so please do not re-upload this episode, and look for the video in the description. Like, kind of do a thing where, like, people know that this is not yours, and, like, make sure that you claim this is not yours, and you give credits to the original person. Now, back to the part where it says about the video, right? Play video, there we go. Alright. Come on, video play. See? You see this video here? It's like a different video is playing in the fanfic. Right? You guys are wondering, how the heck did I do this to the point where, like, you can put a dance video in it? So let's say, for an example, I'm going to go ahead and use this as an example. So I'm going to go ahead and make the fanfic, this little fanfic that I'm using as an example, to the point where, like, where is I have to add a video. So let me just go ahead and do this. So I'm trying to think. Hold on. No, you know what? Never mind about the storyline thing. Like, never mind about me finishing this to the point where I need the video. Let's say, for an example, you need the video. So you're going to cut your little background thing to the point here. Next thing you want to do is cut your music to the move. Let me go ahead and screen share this real quick. Screen share this real quick. Here we go. Screen share. All right. Is it back on? Yep, I think it's back on. Screen share this real quick. Screen share this real quick. Here we go. All right. Back to the video. Alright, let me just screen share this. Screen share. I think it worked. Start broadcast. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Woo! Alright, I had a little technical difficulties. The internet connection was lost. Let me just make sure the audio is working. Alright, I'm back. Woo! Alright. That was probably like 2 minutes of technical difficulties. What was I saying? Alright. That was a little technical difficulty. I actually lost connection to the stream for a couple minutes. So let me just make sure I have that tab still open. Alright, I think. Alright, let me just make sure this thing's working. Alright, good. Google Hangouts is still there. Alrighty, so now to download a video. So that was probably 2 minutes of technical difficulties right there. I actually lost connection for a couple minutes. So basically, you want to look for the video that you want. So let's say I'm looking for a choreography video to go with the part of the fanfics. Yes, madam.
Hi.
Adios. I'm doing a live stream. Adios.
Of what?
Just go on YouTube and look for it. Adios.
Which?
Adios. Get out. Get out. Oh my gosh. All right, let's look up. Let me see. What should I? Let's go with a choreography. So let's see. Let's say if you're doing a choreography, like, like you want to put choreography in the in your fanfic because like they're dancing. Like let's say for an example, your characters are at school and they have to present their dance, and you can actually show the reader what they're dancing. So let's say I'm gonna go with let's go with something from 1 Million Dance Studio. Everyone's mad. Like, look for a nice song. Let's see. Ooh, we can do. No, yeah, we can do 16 Shots, or you can do Boy with Love. There's a whole bunch of different songs that you can do. You can do Believer, Bad Guy, Shut Up and Dance, Seven Rings. Let's see. Which one should I do? Let's see. Let's do Without Me. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the same thing that you did with the intro. You're gonna download the intro onto your device by copying, pasting it, and converting it into an MP4 MP4 file. And I love this picture. This is so cute. Let me actually change the picture. I got distracted, but you know what? Why not? Let me see. Can I change it? Can I change it? Can I? Oh, dang it. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So YouTube to MP4. You want to look for that. Then you're going to go to your MP4 app. And you're going to hopefully paste the link. I hope. And they gave me another ad. Great. Hey, don't give me an ad. Please don't give me an ad. Please don't give me an ad. Oh, it did it. Yes. All right. So then you're going to convert your link that you did. And it's going to go ahead and do your link. My Wi-Fi is a little slow, so if I log off again, it's just because of my Wi-Fi again. All right, convert. All right, downloading the video. Woo! I finally got it. All right, let's see. Scroll down. You're going to look for downloadable links, and then it should give you some links to download. Hopefully, I hope. Oh, you what? Oh, okay. So basically, you would do the same thing that you would do for the intro is find a video, download it into the MP4 thing, and then you would go to your thing here, click media, and then click your downloads or anywhere and look for the video and then just paste it in there. So let me see if I can find like a particular video. Let's say this is an example. Let's say this video right here. This probably has nothing to do with it, but yeah, it's gonna give you a warning that says yes when this just yeah. Oh, that's the intro to the fanfic. Never mind. Just exit that out. Okay, good. All right, let's just say, let me see if I can find something that it could work. All right, let's say you're putting, okay, never mind, that's a picture. But let me see if I can find a video that I can use it as an example. Let's just say I'm gonna use this. You just put that in there. I think that's the episode. Yep. And then hopefully it should work for you. Oh yeah, see? You remember this this episode when I put like a video of like people sliding down a water slide to give you the point of view of what Ryan's like going through? Yeah. That's what you would basically do. Find a video that you would like. You just delete this actually. Let me see if I can actually give you guys an example so that you guys can get a little hand at this. Hold on, let me see. Let's go with Without Me by Halsey. Let's say, yeah, like find the video that has to do with the actual story itself. So, like, let's say, for an example, your characters are going to a water park, and you want to give the reader a point of view of what they're seeing. So let's say they're going on a water slide. So let's look up water slide. This probably doesn't make sense, and I'm probably confusing you guys, but if you have any questions, I'm not afraid to answer them, so you guys can ask. Water slides. So then you would find these different videos of point of views. All right, let's see. Let's say, for an example, you want to use this one. Now, make sure it doesn't show. I'm losing my voice. Oh, wait, these are different types of slides. Never mind. You would look for a video. Let's say, let's just keep scrolling and see for a video. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Here's the point of view thing. All right, we're going to wait for this ad to be done from Google. This video is not sponsored by Google. This is just an ad because YouTube gives me ads all the time. Skip the trial. All right, so let's say you want to use this video as your point of view video. You would copy and paste the link, just like how I told you just now. Let me just actually go back. I don't want to do this one video anymore. Just kind of backspace everything and then paste your link. Convert it. Recommendation, please, like find a device that you can use Kinemaster because you're going to have to download a lot of stuff if you want to create a really good fanfic. That's a good thing. That's probably the best tip that I could give you. All right, now this thing finally popped up for me. Woo! All right, now you're going to basically download your video to your computer. I would suggest getting the best one. So if you have a device, like a mobile device, just tap and hold the download button. But if you have a PC, just right click and just press save link as. And then you're going to save it to your download box. Bing, and then hopefully it should save. There you go. It's going to save. It's going to pop up with a little notification that says save. And then you're going to go back to Kinemaster, click media, and I think it should be in your download box. It's going to be somewhere in here. Right there. It's going to tell you with that little warning thing again. Like, okay, you got to be careful. And then bada bing, and then boom, it gives you the point of view. There you go. And then you have your point of view shot thing. And then all you have to do is crop it out. You could just crop whatever details you want exactly. So let's say. So like, you would look through the clip. So you could click that, and then you just crop out whatever you don't want. So that it only shows the point of view. There you go. And then you just crop out this little detail right here. Crop the left of the play hand. And then when you play the video, it's going to show you the point of view that the author wanted. Whoa, that the reader wanted to see. There you go. And then that shows you the point of view that the character is going through, you know. Alrighty. So there you go. And then you can either mute the audio on this by just clicking this and click this. And then it just mutes the audio from the video, and then you can put your music that you have from the original fanfic itself and just like keep it there. Let's just see how this sounds. So this is like a little mini demonstration. Okay, just remember this is a demonstration. So let me just go ahead and play a little bit of the intro that I've picked. Remember, this is your very own intro that you picked. I'm just using this intro and this little storyline thing as an example to show you guys how to create your very own fanfic. All right, so let me just go ahead and play this, but I'm going to keep the volume on mute so that I don't get copyrighted by YouTube. There you go. Just going to do the little heart translation, and then I'm going to play the volume up a little bit. And then there you go. And then you, as it's playing, you can also do the same thing with the transition and just do this. Travel, you can do text transitions like this one. We're just at the water park. You can say at the water park. I'm just gonna, kind of wing it a little bit. There you go. At the water park. Italic. There you go. At the water park. And then bada bing. And then you could put like the character saying like she's nervous, or like you just click text and you do YN. I am so nervous. I have never been on a ride like this. And then just press a little enter bar to make it look like that. Then you can change the font using this one. Make it italic. And for this point of view thing, I wouldn't really use the black box technique. Like if you're going to use someone else's video to be put into your kind of fanfic, I wouldn't recommend putting like the little box thing that I showed you in the beginning with like the box for the text. Maybe you can scroll down here and look for this thing that says background color, and you turn that on, and then bada bing, you have something like this. And then you can scroll it back to how you want it. And there you go. And see, this is what I mean. You see that little black box around Tay? Like, it's better to not do it on a video like this. Because, like, there's so much action and movement going on. Meanwhile, this is just a little mini video. Alright, does anybody have any questions? I can also go over the tools to save your video, too, so that you can post it to YouTube. So that's what we're going to go over it in just a few seconds. So let's say you're done with your fanfic. So I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of the BTS one because it's getting there. It's almost done. I'm going to click what I have done. And we're going to skip the intro because I don't want you guys to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want you guys to see it! So let's just say, like, I'm done with this, right? This is kind of... I'm just going to go ahead and skip through this. Oops, I almost... Okay, let's just kind of skip through this. Let's say if I'm almost done, like kind of like this, like almost done. Let's see, just kind of like... I'm going to keep moving this back and forth so you guys don't get a sneak peek. There, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. All right, so let's say if you're done, right? What you're going to do... Okay, we're going to go back to the little untitled thing because I'm not gonna let you guys. I'm not done with this, and if I save this, this is the final product, basically. So let's see if you're done with your fanfic. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click the button in the side here that says the little share button. You're gonna click that. It's gonna take you to an export and share. This little thing right here tells you how high of the quality of the video do you want. Like, what's the quality? Do you want it high? High means that you must have a lot of storage on your laptop or device. But I usually put it like around here or like towards the low spot more. and then you just click or tap export. Now, this is just in case if you want to make your videos better, and that means no ads everywhere, but I usually just use the free trial or just press skip basically. And then the video will export. And then once the video is done exporting, please do not click cancel, because what's going to happen is it's going to stop the thing from exporting. So there's going to be a little thing right here that's going to show that the video is done exporting. Next thing you want to do is go to YouTube. So I'm going to back everything out, back, and keep the screen open. I'm going to keep the screen open. And you're going to click this button right here that says, it's like a little video camera. And what you're going to do is you're going to click it or tap it and then press upload video. This is to go live. Like, this is the button I'm using right now to go live right now. I had to do like a big process to go live, and thank the Lord I used the internet. So you're gonna click or tap upload video. But like, if you're on a mobile device, go on YouTube and look for that same button and just tap it. Then you're gonna select your video, just click that or tap that little icon thing to look for the video. And let me just see. It's gonna be in your download box, but since I didn't download the thing, I'm gonna look for a particular. Let's see. Uh-oh, my mouse was frozen. Oh, I thought it was frozen. Okay. Let me see. Cloud backup. I'm gonna look for something that I can use as an example to show you guys how to, upload your video. Let me just see. Let's see down here, maybe. I'm trying to see what I can use as an example. Let's use recent. Oh, I have to delete all of this. Like, you see how much storage these fanfics take up. Like, this is all the stuff that I use just for like, half of the stuff is used for the fanfic that I'm making right now. Like, this is a lot. Like, that's a lot. So let's just use just look for the file that you exported to your computer and it's downloaded into your computer. So I'm going to use this video as an example. You're going to click or tap open or the open box. Then it's going to bring you to this page. You're going to basically name the video. I'm not going to publish this video because this is not a video of mine. You're going to name the video the name of the fanfic. So let's say, for an example, the name of the fanfic is Bad Boy. It's a bad boy. I'm going to put the name. You can create how you want it. This is not going to be published. Cancel upload. Okay, do not cancel. Do not cancel taking fanfic. Let's say that. And then you can put episode 1. And then in the description, you can put whatever you want. And make sure in your description, after you write whatever you want, put songs used in this video. You're going to this is not a video that I'm posting on my YouTube channel. That's for sure. Just this is using as an example. So let's say you make sure in the songs used in this video, you must include the instrumentals that were used, any song word that was used. Like, say, for an example, if you want to put 7 Rings, the original song 7 Rings, right? Make sure you put 7 Rings and in the parentheses Ariana Grande, or you could put Ariana Grande dash 7 Rings and then put the link to the video. Like that. And then you can do, like, I'm going to show you an example of like the credits and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Then this button right here makes you can give you the premieres. Like, that, like, the little button. Like, when you go to a video, do you ever see the video that's like says like premiering now? Like, that means you get to see the video firsthand before it's actually uploaded. So that's like a little premiere. You can do that with your fans. Then, as this is the button where you put your thumbnail, you click your thumbnail, and you're gonna look for your thumbnail in your um in your download in your not downloads your device, and then you just tap it and then it should work, and then there you go, there's your thumbnail that's used, and then hopefully when you scroll back up you're gonna see the thumbnail. I'm gonna go ahead and change the image, just kind of put use this as a thumbnail. There we go, just for now. But then the translation, you could put like the original language and translate it into the language that you desire. This is the button where you can like change the category. This is like if it's entertainment. You can set the recording date, like when was this recorded, like do you have a license or something like that. You can also do captions. This is the video, and then you can put like sponsorship. Like this is the button where you can click for if you have a sponsorship. This is the button here that's very important. If you're gonna produce a fanfic that is 18 plus, please put this little thing on so that people know that this is not a fanfic that you should be reading if you're under 18. That's a good thing to know, because YouTube is actually serious about the about the minors, like it says. So this prevents underage users from watching this video. This also removes the ability to monetize or promote your video through different formats. So if your video has under 18, like over 18 content that minors could read, please put this on so that people know that this is not something that you should be messing with. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and not publish this. How do I actually do that? I am not making this video live. Let me just see. I think it's this button. Leave. I think it's this button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, if I go back on my channel, let me just go ahead and mute this real quick. Hopefully, when I go back on my channel, hopefully that video did not upload to the actual channel itself. Because that's gonna be oof, 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 oof. All right. I was just frozen for a second. And let me just make sure the video is actually not uploaded, because that'd be pretty funny if I just uploaded someone else's video. Okay, that's good. Okay, the video is good. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Back to the video. All right. So, what was I gonna say? So let's just go to a random, let's just go to one of my random fanfics, and we're gonna look for the little thing in the top. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this. You see, I did my little comment here at the top, and then down here I said songs used in this episode. Then you should always list what songs are used in the episode. So I just put the title name of the song first, and then the person who it was made by. But you can also do it backwards, where it's the song of the person who made it, then the song, and then this is the link to the songs here. And then when you see these things at the bottom where it says like listen to ad free with YouTube Premium, learn music in this video, learn more, that means that YouTube has seen this video and has given you permission to use this video, to use this song. Like YouTube has looked at this video and said that you can use this. This shows that when hold on, that when you upload this video, that you listed your credits, that everything's good to go, you were allowed to use the songs in this video. So that this little thing here shows where it says song, stigma, artist, like when it shows this whole little thing, that means that you were good to go. Oh, Cameron posted a new video. I gotta check that out later. All right, sorry Cam, I'm recording a live right now. And then in the comments here, you can pin your own comment. You can also, this is my top recipient. Shout out to this subscriber. You are my top recipient on my channel. I thank you for supporting me for the past year, I think. I'm not sure, but make sure I thank you for your support. and I love you. I love her comment. Last episode, wow, this was a good fanfic. Wait, what? Minyugi, I will bring this horrible behavior to court. I love that. Thank you for being my top recipient. That is good. How long have I been on the YouTube? Let's see. Oh, 2017. So, oh wow, my 2 years with YouTube is coming up soon. Oh, that's wow. That's a lot. That's actually amazing to hear. Wow. Wow. All right. Anyways, so if you guys have any questions about like anything that has to do with with fanfics or anything, like, or with anything that you are having a problem with, let me know. 2 apps I recommend you to create your very own fanfic is Kinemaster and Background uh Eraser. Yeah, those are the 2 apps I'd recommend to you, because those apps are probably the apps that you don't have to apply for a membership. You can still use it for free. You don't have to apply for a membership. You don't have to pay like this amount of dollars per month. Like, you could just use it for free. It's basically free. And even though Kindmaster does have a premium, I don't use the premium because I'm not just about to go be like, hey, can I borrow like $6 a month? No, that's just too expensive. $6 a month, that's $84 a year. That's too expensive for a subscription. Anyways, all right. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know if I talk too fast. I guess I can show you guys the tools that you can use. So, oh yes, remember how I told you guys about the Taeyang little picture? I'm gonna delete this real quick. Let me show you how to actually get that little picture up. So you're gonna click Layer, Media, Layer, Media. Then you're gonna go to your little file that says Eraser. You're gonna click that and look for all the pictures that you've edited in Eraser. These are a lot of pictures that I've edited in Eraser. And yes, I even have Kajal and Shahrukh too. I just realized that. But yeah, you would look for your picture, click that, click or tap that, maximize it to like the width or height of the little thing here, move it to the side, and then you click these 3 dots and send to the back. And then there you go! Oh my god! Yeah, this whole tutorial thing, I actually learned how to put the characters in the back from Zia Fiction. You can check her out. She is an amazing author. I love her. I've been supporting her ever since her Healer fanfic. Oh my gosh! And she even personally private chatted me on YouTube of how to help me with my own fanfic. So I thank her for that. As I thank her. And you just can, crop it to how long you want Tay to be there. And then there you go. And you can add little animations by clicking in animations, and then you can do fade in like that. Like, oh, hey, honey, did you miss me? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? And then you have your little video that you can use. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little fanfic workshop. I don't know if I did my best to help you guys create your very own beautiful fanfics. I hope I helped some people out with any of the questions. But if you guys have any questions about a like how to use the tools on the Kindmaster, or just in general questions about making your very own fanfic, go ahead and leave that in the comment or in the live chat below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this fanfic workshop, and can't wait to post the first episode of Idols by Day, Criminals by Night fanfic. I hope you guys are excited about that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next one. Adios! Oh my gosh!